All that fire, Sagittarius. During this Mercury retrograde, that fire will definitely be bursting higher and higher with much more strength and much more heat. And you know what they say about heat. If you can't stand the heat, then get that ass out of the kitchen. And I think that may be the central theme for you during Mercury retrograde. Tempers may be flaring. Egos may be going against one another. Egos are growing bigger in size. But I feel as though the ego within itself, Sagittarius, will be the main thing and the main focus for you. And you need to find a way to either rein in your ego or find a more constructive way to deal with the egos of others around you. There could be some energy here, Sagittarius. Very interesting that we have the Lovers in reverse popping out. Okay. And I definitely feel as though you guys are dealing with a situation where there's a lot of imbalance. There's a lack of harmony that you're dealing with. And it's basically the driving force behind the result of one's ego. Okay. And honestly, the way I feel about this, I get this strong sexual attraction, this strong sexual energy, and only sexual. I don't really get the gist that there's any emotions invested currently. Let's go ahead and lay all the cards out. You know, I find it interesting that the cards were already primed and ready to deliver these messages for you, Sagittarius. And so far from what I see, things look like they will be improving towards the end of the month for you. But seeing as how Mercury retrograde lasts until the 15th, there will be some things that will crop up that require your attention. They require your focus. And I definitely see some beautiful things coming in for you, Sagittarius. It's very interesting because bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. You are very abundant. You're able to manifest tangible things, manifest results in pursuit of your goals. Money is looking good. There's a sense of beauty, a sense of purpose with this energy. Some of you guys may be expecting. This is a very fertile time for you, Sagittarius. But I can't help but notice in the recent past we have the Five of Swords reversed. This is all about past resentments, getting in the way. You're coming out of a time of conflict with someone here, and it's due to past resentments. It's due to betrayal and one-upsmanship regarding your communication. And someone has decided that they're tired of it. This is now indicating that you're releasing yourself from something, or someone has released themselves from you. But now that the conflict has died down, there still seems to be a little bit of resistance. I get the word resistance. Then at the heart of the matter, with this Lovers in reverse, someone's making a choice due to a lack of harmony. They're making a decision to leave this alone for good. I feel as though there's someone involved here that's willing to make the necessary changes to improve the relationship, but there are still some patterns that creep up going towards the middle of the month, that will result in this decision to finalize this chapter. There definitely seems to be a lot of bitter words being exchanged here. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a third-party situation where someone was pregnant or found out that the other party was pregnant. I also see Gemini energy here as well. But then we have this Knave of Wands reversed challenging you. This is at the heart of the matter, the core of this entire month. This is all about emotional immaturity. Insecurities are getting in the way of creating a harmonious relationship. And that's why somebody has decided to leave it behind. There's someone involved that is open to change, but they are not doing the necessary things to make those changes. And it results in having to make a choice to leave it behind. I feel as though someone is lacking direction in their life. They're very pessimistic. They're feeling blocked creatively. This is someone who is very flighty. This also can indicate one-night stand energy. Someone has closed themselves off emotionally, and it results in a completion here with this Ten of Chalices. Good thing it's in the upright, because this is all about emotional fulfillment. Now that this cycle has come to a close, there will be a chance to restore emotional balance. Some of you even have commitment in on its way towards the end of the month here, after coming out of a conflict with someone from your past that you decided to turn down because they were very insecure and emotionally immature. It seems that you'll be getting along well with those around you as well. I get the sense that now that this chapter is coming to a close, it will create more room for happiness, abundance, prosperity towards the end of the month and within your future. Now, crowning you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and move this down a bit. There we go. Crowning you is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Someone will be coming out of a time of being left out in the cold. There we go. I want you guys to take a look at this. Here we have someone in an alleyway, in a desolate alleyway. No clothes, no home, no money, no support. No sense of protection. Spiritually, I feel as though this is how you guys are feeling. You guys want to recover financial stability for yourself. You may be dealing with some financial issues where you may have overspent a bit. But now you're consciously working towards improving that. But then we have the Death in reverse. So now we have some Scorpio energy coming out. This is all about resisting the changes necessary to improve your life. There may be some underlying subconscious issues that need to be dealt with. And it could have a lot to do with the ego, Sagittarius. And if you're dealing with someone who lets their ego get in the way and they're resisting changes, you will definitely find resolution by completing the cycle. But someone is unable to move on here. And I noticed that I see fiery energy with that Knave of Wands reversed. So it could be that you guys are dealing with a fire sign, a Gemini or a Scorpio. Some of you guys could be dealing with your mother here, or the mother of your children. You yourself could be pregnant, for the women out there. And you could have found out that your partner had another party and that your relationship was purely physical. This could also indicate that you're more money motivated than you are emotionally invested. Now that you've come out of all of this conflict and betrayal, you're focused on recovering your stability within your finances, your home. The advice here for you, the Knight of Swords reversed. Watch the impulsive words and actions of others. And don't allow those impulsive words and actions to make you, in turn, say or do something impulsive that you may later regret. There's been a lot of communication that has been exchanged where one person, or even both people, are lacking regard for the consequences of what they say and do. And I feel like all of this conflict stems from those impulsive words and actions. Someone does not think before they speak. Someone is very immature in nature, and that's where the impulsivities are coming from. External factors, Four of Swords. So it appears that you have decided to isolate yourself from someone, or someone has decided to isolate themselves from you. They're going within to find the answers that they need. And they know they have to get these answers in order for them to progress and evolve. They have to go it alone. And I feel like someone is communicating this. Someone's communicating that they have to go it alone because of all of the conflict, things that have been going on for quite some time, could have been going on for months, years even. And things have not changed due to there being someone that is very immature, insecure, and they lack direction in their life. Hopes and fears is the Eight of Swords reversed. So I feel as though you guys are hoping to release yourself from your mental prison. But your fears may be keeping you stuck there. Fears may be driving the ego of yourself or others, creating all of these imbalances, all of these conflicts. But the outcome, which is very interesting, we have some watery energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? Someone could be making a proposal here. There could be an offering of love that either you guys are making or you guys are receiving. This is a very seductive energy. But I can't help but feel as though there may have been some level of building a relationship on lies. Let's go ahead and clarify these. As for finances, Sagittarius, I do feel as though that will definitely turn in your favor. But emotionally, there seems to be some conflicts, regarding the workplace, even. Could be regarding the home, the family, friendships, and even lovers here that will prove to be a big challenge for you. And if you let your ego or the ego of others get in the way of your progress, therein lies the biggest issue this month. Five of Swords reversed. Four of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely been a breakdown in communication here. There's a lack of stability. Someone's having trouble finding stable home, stable work. This could refer to broken marriages, broken homes, which leads to a lot of instability for you. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Chalices, so definitely some watery energy present. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is someone who is very intuitive, someone who is nurturing in nature, someone who has their cup full. This is someone genuine. I even noticed, and this definitely called out to me, the Knave of Pentacles reversed. So I even see some earth energy there, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone who is only focused on their goals for a short amount of time. You could be receiving bad news from an earth and water sign. Some of you are dealing with gossip in the workplace. You realize that the people around you outside of the workplace as well, such as friends and acquaintances, are not real friends and acquaintances. Or some people could see you this way, Sagittarius. And it results in a missed opportunity here with someone who is genuine, someone who is loving and real. The Lovers reversed. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Okay. So we have more earth energy popping out, and we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. We'll start with these two. With that watery energy that came about a second ago, it could be a Cancer individual that some of you guys are dealing with that decided to move on, or you have decided to move on from them. But this is triumphant energies. I also feel as though it could be an earth sign for sure. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that has decided to move forward with their life. Focus on their money, their home. This person is very nurturing in nature, very motherly in nature. I also see that this person is very stable, but because they've decided to move on and avoid a disaster with you, or this could be you, Sagittarius, deciding to move on from these people around you. Whatever the case may be, whoever decides to avoid this disaster will regain the stability that they seek. They will be triumphant. But the fears of these changes are going to hinder you. And it's interesting because I even see that this Ace of Swords reversed. There's a lot of deceptive communication taking place here. For sure. And someone has decided to pull back because of deceptive communication. They are aware of the lies and now they've blocked you or you've blocked them. This is definitely an imbalanced situation. 3 of Swords even. Let's take a look at that. The 3 of Swords underneath the Ace of Swords reversed. Very interesting how that Queen of Chalices is underneath these two. There's definite separation. Some of you could be dealing with third-party situations and are now dealing with divorces or just broken relationships. Some of you guys are dealing with a friendship here where there's a lot of deceptive communication. It brings about a lot of confusion, and you decide that separating is in your best bet. It ends in a lot of heartbreak, but it's necessary. Someone has decided to be absent from the other person's life due to pessimism, due to jealousy. For some of you, infidelity. For some of you, insecurities. Ten of Chalices. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yep. Someone has decided that they do not want to put the time in this anymore. There's someone that has been very defensive. Someone who is very paranoid. And it's due to their lies catching up to them. Period. Someone has decided to not put any more time into all of this instability because they want emotional fulfillment. And I feel like it has a lot to do with some earth or water energy that has either made this decision for you or you've made this decision in regards to them. Five of Pentacles reversed. Six of Wands. So I feel as though there will be an energy of growth. Some of you guys will be getting the recognition and the attention that you feel you deserve here. I see triumphant energy here. Success. Putting more focus into your financial stability, the stability of your home, will bring you the confidence and the growth that you are seeking. And I even see at the bottom of the deck the Ten of Pentacles. All about windfalls of money. And more references to commitment in on its way. Coming from one situation where it was just simply toxic, you know, some of you guys could be dealing with someone that has started their own business and maybe you found a way to get in on it. Some of you guys are just simply dealing with completed cycles, and once you've completed an old cycle, this new cycle brings about a lot of abundance and emotional fulfillment. You reach a state of healing, a state of understanding. You end up finding long-term stability for yourself. Some of you may find a job. Some of you may even create your own opportunities to create that sense of wealth. But then we have this Virgo energy, okay, with the Hermit in reverse, where, again, more references to paranoid behavior. Someone is very hesitant because of their insecurities. There's a level of loneliness with this energy here. But I definitely see a lot of completed cycles, which on the surface they may look bad, but honestly, it's definitely what you needed. Very interesting. So I see some earth energy here and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So more earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like you guys are definitely money motivated here, but there's somebody who's very greedy here. Someone who's holding on to the other person out of fear. Someone who's very possessive. They don't want to let the other person go now that this other person has found success. They don't want to be left behind. They could be dealing with financial instability, unstable homes. There could even be a lot of arguing that's taken place due to someone trying to hold on to the other person out of fear, due to petty squabbles stemming from the other person's insecurities. But I definitely noticed this deception here. Lying, cheating to get what they want, saying whatever to keep the other person in their life. Some of you have dealt with lying, cheating, stealing, all of the above, all of this sneaky behavior. Someone was trying to get away with something here. And it didn't work, obviously, because obviously the other party was tipped off due to their intuition. They see what's going on. They definitely see what's going on. Death in reverse. The Knave of Swords. So I feel like someone is definitely coming in with some direct communication, seeking justice, expressing how they feel, expressing the fact that they notice that the other person has not changed, things have not changed, nothing has transformed for the better, so it's just best to complete the cycle. And I definitely feel as though someone has decided to sever the bond, but there's another person here that's still holding on. They don't want to let it go. Five of Chalices, there's a lot of sadness and regret lingering with the situation. Someone could have been pushing the other person away while the other person was doing nothing but trying to give their love, trying to be a positive part of the other person's life, but then they just kept getting pushed away, and now it's resulted in a loss, which can lead to a lot of sadness and regret, whether it's on your end or the other person's end. Just apply it to your situation. But with this Justice reversed, I see some Libra energy as well. There's a lot of dishonesty. Someone's not holding themselves accountable for their actions. Which has been the biggest reason why these imbalances have not been resolved. I even see with that Sun in reverse, there could be a lost friendship that brings about a period of sadness for you, a period of depression, which it's only temporary. But there's definitely a lack of happiness here. The King of Chalices in reverse. I definitely feel as though there's someone here who is emotionally manipulative, someone who is deceptive. They appear as though they're the good guy, but really underneath all of that, they're not. They're liars, they're cheaters, they're manipulators. They take advantage of other people's vulnerabilities. They play on people's insecurities. And they know they do these things. But when confronted, I feel as though there will be an emotional outburst that comes about. Knight of Swords reversed. Two of Chalices reversed. More references to imbalances. So some of you guys may be dealing with a broken contract due to impulsive words and actions. Some of you guys may be dealing with a broken friendship, breakups. Judgment in reverse, someone has definitely made a decision not to reunite any longer. Now that they see through the BS, they're done. Someone is refusing to look inward, and that's been the problem. And that's why someone has decided to give up with that Seven of Wands in reverse. Seems as though somebody feels as though they know more about you than you do. How does that work? Which, honestly, you know, I myself can't stand when people do that. So I'm pretty sure you guys are not taking it well. Normal reaction. But this person is just not, they're not on the same wavelength. Whoever it is, whether it's you or the other party, somebody in this reading, it could even be multiple people, they're just not up to par. They're not where they need to be in their life. And I'm sure that they're very aware of that. Four of Swords. Six of Pentacles. So the person or people external to you that's decided to isolate themselves and look within, they want something where it's equal give and take. This person's very generous, but now they're going their own way. They're going it alone in order to find this energy here, equal give and take. This could even be about discussing how you can put in half of your money and the other person puts in half of their money to accomplish something, and then you find out that that doesn't work. So you have to isolate yourself because there's a lot of deception. A lot of people trying to play with your feelings. But again, money is looking good. Some of you may even have a new job, some new opportunity that will bring you a lot of money. Eight of Swords reversed. The Empress again. I definitely feel as though there could be a situation regarding your mother for some of you that you're dealing with all of this with. For those of you that are expecting, you could be dealing with this with your partner, and now you're having to go it alone, seeking financial help to assist. The Hierophant. Some of you guys are dealing with lawyers to finalize a divorce. Some of you guys may be getting alimony or child support. I definitely feel as though you guys are more focused on abiding by the rules in the workplace. This energy is definitely all about someone who people go to for answers. This is all about learning, going to school, training. This could also refer to learning more about your spirituality or getting back in touch with religion. No judgments here, whichever path you choose. I do see that providing a lot of stability for you. I feel like you guys want marriage and commitment, but with all of this energy here, I don't even see how that would be possible. I also see some Taurus energy with that Hierophant as well, so it could be a Taurus specifically for some of you. The Fool in reverse, again, impulsivity, recklessness. Someone has decided not to take a leap of faith due to someone's recklessness with their words, with their actions, pushing people away. Knight of Chalices. I even see that Queen of Wands upright. Some of you guys could be dealing with the other woman, getting a confession from the other woman, or simply just expressing how you really feel with confidence, focus. Or you could be dealing with someone who's like that. Knight of Chalices. Very interesting energies, you guys. Ace of Pentacles again. So all's well that ends well. So while you guys are out looking for work, I definitely see that you guys will find something for those of you that are currently unemployed and looking. That's the good news here. Once you start putting more focus into yourself, I definitely see more growth. But if you were trying to reunite with someone here in the recent past and it came to a close because the energy still remained the same, have faith that this needed to end for good, especially this time, in order for you to make room for new opportunities for even love and new opportunities in the financial realm. But I do see someone has a hidden agenda here and someone's been keeping secrets. And whatever your little voice within is telling you, listen up. Just be sure to keep in mind that you are always in tune with your intuition. That way you don't make the mistake of mistaking your ego for your intuition. I also see Capricorn energy here with the devil in reverse. I feel like they've reclaimed their power due to secrets being kept. They listen to their inner voice due to someone else having a hidden agenda, or vice versa. Release from a karmic situation due to imbalances, due to deception. Someone was trying to divert the attention away from their deception. I even see the reverse Two of Pentacles underneath the King of Pentacles and the reverse Seven of Chalices underneath all of that. There are a lot of sevens. There's going to be a lot of pulling back. There's a lot of people involved. Things are coming to a close this month. And it could be in an explosive way due to all of these impulsive words and actions. But all's well that ends well, Sagittarius, for sure. Once this comes to a complete close and you put more focus on what you want out of life, things will go in your favor. You will see growth. You will start to see success and start making a lot of money, which is good. Let's go ahead and get your advice, Sagittarius. Gods and goddesses, please give me advice for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of April. Please give me advice for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising from now until the end of April. Okay, so we have two cards here. Waxing Gibbous, Manifest, Supermoon, the wild card. And let's go ahead and cut the deck here and draw from the top. And we have Waning Gibbous, Reflect, and it's in your shadow side. So let's go ahead and see. Bottom of the deck, we have Pisces, which is interesting because I did notice a lot of watery energy. Pisces, the psychic. A lot of intuition going on with this situation here. And I think that's why things are just kind of up in the air. Someone is trying to resist the changes that the other person is making due to their intuition picking up on all these other things, all the deception, all the imbalance. Let's go ahead and see what Pisces has to say first. There we go. If you drew this card, your emotions are churning and your third eye is wide open. You are highly sensitive at the moment, so know that all the emotions you may be feeling right now may not be your own. This is a wonderful opportunity to use compassion and empathy in your situation, even if it is for yourself. Listen to your intuition as your psychic abilities are heightened at this time. They will help you make the best choice for you. Okay? The next one we have is the Waxing Gibbous, Manifest. All right, here we go. I manifest what is mine as my soul aligns with the Spirit Divine. The moon is almost round with fullness as she makes her way across the starry sky. You are also close to the peak of your cycle and your goals are almost to completion. You are being reminded that you already have everything within to reach your desires. You have the ability and resources within and around you to manifest or moonifest. If your soul is in alignment with your path and the highest good, you are more than halfway there. What truly is stopping you from realizing this? Belief in your magic and gifts is so vital. Belief in your magic and gifts is so vital now. To manifest is to know you are worthy of your desires. The origin of desire means of the stars. It is destiny. You are meant to find your soul desires and bring them to fruition in this earth walk. The moon knows this and lends you support through her changing phases. She evolves with you. Manifest what is yours and share your magic. The next one we have is the supermoon. There we go. Do not tame yourself. You are meant to be wild. Unleash the wild woman under the supermoon. Howl, dance, drum until you dissolve into everything. There is beauty and freedom and possibility in this moment. What will you do with this energy? You can start a revolution. You can break through old paradigms and begin a new cycle untouched by societal expectations. You can radically shift your conscious. This is a pivotal moment on your path. Okay, and then the next one we have is the waning gibbous reflect in your shadow side. Your judgment is cloudy and you are feeling deceived. Something is not what it seems. Someone is showing you smoke and mirrors, or are you the one putting up the facade? Shine your light to reveal the truth. Do not avoid and deflect any longer. You are being triggered for a reason. What lesson can you learn if you peer into the reflection? Very interesting, you guys. Well, there you have it. It was definitely a wild reading, definitely fitting to have the wild card come out. But, you guys definitely stay strong. And guys, please be sure to like, comment, and if this reading helped you in any way, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay? And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.